parts of the planet. Keep the fast standing. Red alert, red alert, red alert, yeah. Got the dirt on my soul, no grandstanding. No nasty, not even if it's old dark 30. Street made, even dirt roads, highway 30. 50, 40, 90, that'll get you 30. That's a clean sweep.
Welcome to Red Alert Houston Rocket Zone. I'm Hope Champion. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and drop Clutch City in the comments. And lock in to hear Daily Rockets talk.
This is Houston Rockets Red Alert. All right, you better know what you heard. This ain't just hype. We come to you unfiltered, uncut, and unchained. And it is time to sound the alarm. Let's go ahead and get right into one of these things, bro. We're finna go ahead and get it going. Look, this is how we're gonna do it. Right off the rip. Y'all know what tonight is. Tonight starts our actual first game in this Texas rivalry situation that we have going on with Dallas and San Antonio. And since we are supposedly supposed to be the better team, I am excited. I'm totally enamored, bro. I'm so ecstatic, bro. You can't believe how excited I am to feel like we're gonna go into Dallas and give them work. No Luka, no AD, no Dirk Nowitzki, no none of that. Ain't nobody there except for Jason Kidd and an ass whooping coming. No, none of that. This is the first time that we're going up against Dallas, and they legitimately don't have a star that we really have to worry about. No Kyrie's, no Jamal Mashburns, no Jason, no JJ Barrels, no nobody, bro. Nobody is there. The only thing that's gonna be in Dallas tonight, bro, is gonna be Smackdown City. Here we come. Dallas is about to go down. 45. We live, man. It's up and it is stuck. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna I'm gonna get into some of my overall expectations. I'll get into some stats, and then I'll get into my keys to the game, as per usual. And we'll just let it roll with the clock. So look, like I said before, overall expectations, great game, win, dub. Um, it's hard to say, man, but maybe another dub, maybe another 20-point lead to the game, maybe another 20. I didn't expect the 20 yesterday. Even when I looked at the schedule, I didn't expect the 20 yesterday. I mean, the day before yesterday. But tonight could be another 20. And, that's is not good as far as the excitement of a basketball game, but the excitement that I can feel in my soul just knowing that that is what it's going to be is different. I'm gonna live with that. Like, I know sometimes the basketball game or the football game itself ain't what you would want it to be in a game. But if it means that we get a decisive victory, especially over Dallas Mavericks or San Antonio Spurs or Golden State Warriors, we get a decisive victory over any of these teams, I'm willing to live with the lack of entertainment. Cool. The Rockets been well all last couple of games, playing against teams with a lackluster defense, very porous at times, and this could be a similar situation, even though they have bigs that play scrappy and hustle and they get after it. Um, they get after it on the boards, and they all kind of athletic, but they're not on a team where they all have gelled yet. The guys that are really good on the team, they've been there, but it's not a jail situation. So overall, I mean, we should just be walking through this game. We should be running through this team I mean, we should be running through this team like a redneck in the cornfield. It shouldn't be nothing that we're not able to do as far as polishing up our game. But I still feel like it's things that we could polish up, things that we could polish up. Don't get me wrong. But another great 3-point expedition, another great 3-point expedition could be in tune for the night. So I expect the Rockets to really just be polishing up their game. I guess we kind of should now, since that was the fifth game and it wasn't a split. It was two with Steven Adams, two with Okogie. We kind of see now that it just might be Okogie. Okogie might just be that boy unless we start a big lineup for a big team. But even with Okogie on the floor, we still, you know, have a lot of tall players and stuff like that. So that's cool. You know what I mean? He's not necessarily tall, but we got guys that's above height in every position almost besides LP. And he play bigger than what he is, especially when he playing the point guard and he a 6'10, 6'11 point guard. Then when he go down in the post, he play like a madman. He play like a Viking, like he weigh 300. And he be throwing his weight around like he Shaq or somebody. But um looking to see if Kevin Durant gonna have another one of those games where he just don't let up, where he just don't let up and he just shooting the lights out the ball. If that's the case, hey man, I don't, you can't cry over spoiled milk. That's one thing you can't cry over spoiled milk. You can't cry over spilt milk. You can't cry over spent milk. You can't cry over the only thing you can cry over is somebody spit in your milk. But you know, if Kevin Durant have another one of those games tonight, it's gonna be something to marvel at, but it's also gonna be something to consider. How long can he keep this up? How long can he actually keep this up, man? Um, I'm trying to let it drag on a little bit because I don't want to say too much and then people come back on and ask me the same question. So I'm kind of just letting it drag for the time being. And I don't know why they just got Tori up there. They won't move Tori off my little screen joint. Maybe I need to refresh my joints real quick. But okay, look, let's keep it a bean, man. We're gonna keep it a stack. I'm gonna keep it a whole thou out with you. Worst thing can happen is that we can go in here and lose this game. Period, point blank. The worst thing that can happen is that we can go in here and lose this game. And it's always a possibility. You can't take nobody as if it's just, you know, we automatically gonna win type shit. That's not the that's not the size of it. So it is a possibility that we can go in here and lose this game, and that would be the worst thing. Why would it be so horrible? The reason it would be bad is because you let one slip away that you shouldn't let slip away. You know, you vying for dominance in the Western Conference. You wanna set yourself up as a dominant team, one of the top 2, 3 teams in the Western Conference, and you can't go around losing the team that you're supposed to beat. So, that would be bad. A win that would put us 2 games above 500, on the other hand, would be excellent. And I had to play the devil's advocate because, like I was saying last night, I don't want it to get to a point to where we get used to something. It's kind of like catch 22. It's almost like the better and the worst of the situation because we getting all the whistles. We got a shit ton of light games, and it's just something that you could just get too relaxed. You know what I'm saying? And then when the real stuff jump off, you're not really ready for it type shit. You know, feel what I'm saying? So that's kind of where I can see, always just looking at, possibilities and whatnot. I can see where it could not be the best thing for the team to have all these back to back, you know, um, back to back slow games, back to back easy games, or should I say? But okay, I guess we'll go ahead and take off. Let me pull up these little stats right quick. Okay, pull up the little stats. Hmm. Player jump offs. All right. Let's just look at Dallas and see what we up against. Okay. So Anthony Davis not playing. He had a hammy. I don't know if that, I mean, obviously if he have a hammy, he might be out for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. But Anthony Davis, I don't think he's playing tonight. Let me check. Let me see if I can check and make sure. Your Anthony Davis is out with a calf strain. Dante Exum is out with a knee, and Derek Lively is out with a knee. So come on, man. Come on, man. This can't be what it is. This is what this what we doing tonight on a Monday night. We rolling out like this. No Derek Lively. Okay, all right. This what it is. D'Angelo Russell, who can get hot, who can get off. He averaging 14 points and 5 assists. We know D'Lo can get off. D'Lo when he came out was that boy when he came out of it's funny, man, because when these dudes come out of college, they be serious. They be real. They be shooting threes, making dime passes and everything. And it seems like the older they get, the worse they get, even before they start to get old. It's like you change your game, you change your, you kind of change your style to fit in to make sure you're not making mistakes, but you take away from your creativity and your flair for the game. I remember when he was in the Lakers, LeBron was having to make him shoot. Now I remember when he was in the Lakers when he first got drafted, and you couldn't make the boy not shoot. I remember you couldn't make D'Lo not pull a three. He thought he was the tall Curry. All right. And Cooper Flag. Cooper Flag is averaging 13 points, 7 rebounds, and like 8 rebounds, I would say. Half a block, half a steal, and a 1.3 blocks, 3 fouls. He gonna foul out tonight. Well, we know how that works. And assist turnover ratio of 0.9, so he's taking care of the ball. Yeah, averaging under 2 turnovers a game. PJ Washington, 13 points. You know what, bro? 8 rebounds, 13 points, 8 rebounds, and a block. Okay, cool. We get it. Max Christie. Matter of fact, Cooper Flag ain't averaging no 1 block. He averaging 0.5 blocks and 0.8 steal. That's Max Christie with the 1.2 blocks. PJ Washington. Max Christie is averaging 12 points though. 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Blah blah blah. Yakety smackety. Klay Thompson, 8 points. 9 points, whatever you want to call it. 3 rebounds. 3 rebounds for Klay is pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. 3 rebounds for Klay is a decent number. Seeing as though how he like 5th in rebounds on the damn team, it seemed like. You know what I mean? And definitely like out of all the guards, he right there out of all the guards getting rebounds. But Brandon Klay averaging 20 minutes. So look, 22 minutes. Cooper Flag averaging 33 minutes. PJ Washington averaging 33 minutes. Max Christie averaging 30 minutes. Klay Thompson 20 minutes. Brandon Williams 14 minutes. Daniel Gafford 17 minutes. And Najee Marshall averaging 23 minutes. Now Najee Marshall getting significant minutes, but he only averaging 7 points. Najee Marshall getting significant minutes, but he only averaging 3.5 rebounds. Najee Marshall getting 1 steal. Najee Marshall turning over the ball on 1 time. But Najee Marshall is getting significant minutes as compared to D'Angelo Russell and Klay Thompson. He getting more minutes than both guys, really, to be honest. But, I mean, when you get down to Najee Marshall, everybody averaged 5 points. There's no point in me going through it. Everybody, Derek Lively, Dwight Powell, Ryan Nembhard, Caleb Martin, everybody averaging 2, 3, 4, 5 points. There ain't really nothing going on. I mean, Anthony Davis is averaging 20, and everybody else is under 15, bro. Everybody else on this team is under 15 points. Let me just put it like that. Anthony Davis averaging 20.8, which is less than Alperen Sengun. Even if he was playing, he's averaging less than Alperen Sengun at 20.8 points and 10 rebounds and 2 assists. Like, Alperen Sengun is clearly better than Anthony Davis this year. And even if he was playing, you got Anthony Davis versus Alperen Sengun. That's your, if that's your best bet, it's not looking good for you. It's just not looking good for you. And everybody else averaging under 15 points. It's nothing really that I can't express how disappointing this game may be as far as entertainment. Unless you are looking for a certain thing. If you're looking for a certain particular thing, this game might be exciting. This game might be exciting if you're looking to see certain shit. Certain shit. And I'm gonna tell you what that shit is right after this commercial. Hit the like and subscribe.
Every show needs a spark. Ours, you. Step into the spotlight for a one-on-one fire debate. Call out a take, defend your own or a beat and teach masterclass. Winners earn bragging rights and rewards. Email redalert.rocketzone@gmail.com to lock your spot or choose a topic from our board. Thanks for supporting the movement. Tap subscribe, drop a like, and if you want to buy us a coffee, Cash App, $26KG1. Every show needs a spark, and you are ours. Salute to you.
All right. Yeah, enough of that. Enough of that hope. We don't need to hear all that extra talking. If you coming to see if the Rockets continue to do the things that are impressing us so much, those things would look like Kevin Durant having a very efficient shooting performance from three, and playing good defense. We hear so much about Kevin Durant's offense, but we never hear enough about his defense. We know he can play defense. We know that he was in the conversation for Defensive Player of the Year when he was in Golden State, and we know how good he is defensively. But when Kevin Durant is affecting the defensive side of the ball with multiple turnovers, I think we have to point that out. We have to point that out and say, yes, we want to see Kevin Durant go out there and be 100% for a half. But if you're coming to watch the game and he win 100% a half, you would be excited. But if he continues to play exceptional defense, you have to be ecstatic. You have to be ecstatic. If Kevin Durant's defense continues to be parallel with his offense, that would have to make you as a Rockets fan very, very, very happy. If you are coming to see if Alper Sengun is literally, playing like the best big man in the NBA right now. Playing like the best big man in the NBA right now. Being effective from everywhere on the court, making all the passes, being significant on defense, being a threat from long range, and being unselfish at the same time, and helping solidify this team as far as team chemistry. If you are coming to see that, you're going to be cool. You're going to be cool. But if you coming to see if Alper Sengun is going to have a 35, 40-point game, then that, I think, would be the thing that makes you extremely, extremely happy. Why is that? Because Alperen doing Alperen things, okay, that's cool. We know that he can score the ball. We know that he's going to facilitate. We know that he's going to rebound. We know that he's going to be flirting with a triple-double every day. But, if Alper Sengun was to come out and go for 35 tonight and was efficient shooting the basketball, would that or would that not be better than Alperen Sengun come out and just being consistent, unselfish, and missing some shots and hitting threes and passing the ball all over the place? If he did all that, cool. But if he came out and he gave you 35 tonight, that'll be different. That'll be different. What about your boy Jabari? If Jabari shows that he's the epitome of a 3-and-D player, stretch four, continues to push the ball up the floor without turning the ball over, shoot efficiently, mid-range and 3-point range, that'll be cool. That'll be cool. That'll be cool. That'll be all good. That'll be all nice. But by the same token, if Jabari is an actual rim protector, that's going to be different. That's going to be something to celebrate tonight. If Jabari shows that he's dedicated to being an actual rim protector, like an enforcer, like an actual deterrent at the rim, a threat to block your shot every time you go up, if that's what he's going to be and he shows that tonight, that'll be something to be excited about. If Amin Thompson, if Amin, a blur, get to the rim, show that he can pass the ball, be tenacious on defense, that'd be cool. That'd be nice. That'd be, that's a wave. That's what it is. But if Amin is above 50% shooting threes and being very decisive with the threes that he make and keeps his turnovers below 2, below 3, that's going to be different. If a man get above 21 points, that's going to be different. That's going to be different. Same goes for Reed Shepard. If Reed Shepard is okay, he cool, he hit some threes, he didn't turn the ball over a lot, he showed that he's taking step every night, that'll be cool. We'll like that. Nothing to argue about. We're not going to be mad at that at all. But if Reed Shepard is somewhere around 5 3-pointers a game, 6, 7 3-pointers a game, and Reed Shepard is above 50%, and he shows that he's on his way to a Hall of Fame shooting career, mind you, let alone if he play fast. Let alone if he play fast. Right? With Josh Okogie, Tari Eason. If they continue to shoot the ball well and play good defense, that'll be great. But if they have those games where they disruptive in the passing lane and they getting steals and they're turning you over and they still shooting 2 for 3, 3 for 4, that's gonna be something different. What I'm telling you is that tonight could be a boring game, but it's going to be excitement within the game. The game within the game is gonna have layers, and layers of excitement. Yeah, we're gonna get to see Cooper Flag. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. But who really care about that? Like all these players, all these guys that we could have got that the league decided they were gonna rig and let us not get them. I don't care if they're good. I don't care if they're good. We a team. We a whole team right now. And the way our team is set up, we have that old Detroit Pistons team. We have that old, Golden State Warriors team. We have a team that if it stays together, is just going to be a problem. Night in and night out, series in and series out, year in and year out. But it's all about focus. It's all about staying focused. It's all about coming to work and going hard when you know you really don't have to. Building that kind of, what do you call it? Just good work habits. You just want to build good work habits. You know what? I don't care if this team is good or not. I'm still going to run the same speed I would run if this team was good. I'm still going to be in the exact same spot I'm supposed to be in as if this team were good. I'm gonna slide my feet. I'm gonna move my puppies. I'm gonna plant my feet. I'm gonna follow through. I'm gonna dive for loose ball. I'm gonna do everything in this game the way that I would do it if this was a win or die game. And that's why tonight could be another 20-point game, because that's the kind of team that we have, you know. And even if we might come out playing just a little bit, a little bit lackadaisical, these guys rev up quickly, and they very quickly do they realize I only know one way to play, and that's the way that I play is the best I can play every time. And that's what can be a good takeaway from this game tonight. What's up, Amir Moore? Shout out to Amir Moore in the chat. You know what I mean? We got the boy Amir putting up on us. So look, this game is gonna have layers of excitement within a boring game atmosphere. Within a boring game atmosphere. Let's keep it real. But you will be able to find something that excites you if you're looking for one of those things I mentioned. If you're watching Steven Adams, is he being efficient around the rim? It's small things that you're gonna watch, and you're gonna see if you can find excitement in those small things, because the game really won't be. It really is really not going to be a nil, a barn burner, for the lack of better word. What up, Buckmo? Buckmo pulling up on us in the chat. You know what I mean? We got the boys in this thing. Chat on fire. So, since we got two in the building, we still kind of early, but I'll start giving y'all a little couple of keys to the game. One, on defense, let's start with offense this time. I did defense last time. So let's start on offense this time. On offense, we're going to have to really penetrate and take advantage. If Jason Kidd is going to try to, adjust to the way we've been playing, he's going to try to keep us from getting a lot of threes and being efficient from the three-point line. So he's going to force you into drives and try to funnel you to their shot blockers. Right? Because they got Cooper Flag and they got, whoever Gafford and whatever guys like that. They're going to try to funnel you into them shot blockers, because we've been shooting the three well, and he's not going to let us shoot threes. They're going to run us off the line tonight. So we're going to have to penetrate and get to our shots, which means we're going to rely heavily on Alperen Sengun if Jason Kidd does what he usually does in these types of situations. So we're going to rely heavily on Alperen Sengun to get us shots at the basket, and to get us shots at the basket. And we're going to take a little look at what KD, if you have to go to work in the mid-range. But I think it's going to be heavily on Sengun and heavily on Amin getting some stuff downhill. Especially if it's just him on D-Lo. Oh, man, he going to cook D-Lo. He going to cook D-Lo. Y'all ain't never had barbecue like that. I'm about to go crazy on money. And the next key on offense is going to be finding the open gaps to take shots. Sometimes it's just a small slide to get your foot moving, just to slide over into the spot where the defense is not set up. So finding those open gaps to get clear shots to get clear shots. If you have to shuffle your feet to the right, shuffle your feet to the left, or drift into an open spot that you know that the defense is not covering that spot to get your shot off clear, that's going to be a key to the game tonight. And as usual, rebounding. Rebounding. Because even if we're not shooting a high clip, we're a team that rebounds well. And we have to continue to show that we can rebound the ball very well, and especially, clearing the defensive rebound when they have one man in the block and everybody covering on one side of the court and it's only one-on-one rebound. If they double, if they gang rebounding, okay, they gang rebounding. But if it's a one-on-one situation, where it's you on your man, you have to get that rebound. You have to get that offensive rebound. You have to be able to beat that one guy. And so, um, that those the three, my three defensive, my offensive plays, keys to the game. Now I get into my little defensive joints. My defensive joints are going to be simple. Don't let D'Lo beat you with threes, and see if Cooper Flag can beat you. Don't let him have an all around game. I'm gonna make the point guard beat me. I'm not gonna let one guy beat me. Is what I'm saying. I'm gonna see if Cooper Flag can beat me, but I'm not gonna let him have an all around game. I'm not gonna let him get the passing and rebounding and doing all kind of shit. We're not gonna do that. If you just gonna shoot the ball on one guy, we're not gonna do no bunch of triple teaming and double teaming and letting you get off your assist. You just gonna have to beat that one man. If you can beat that one man and score some points, cool. I don't think you can. I don't think you on no one player that we got gets no love. So, we're not double teaming you just because your name Cooper Flag and letting you get off assists. That's my first key to the game. My second key to the game is the lobs. Watch for the lobs and all that little fancy stuff, that above the rim stuff, because them guys don't really have no super offense. And they're going to look to create shots for each other, especially above the rim, in the dunker spot, throwing lobs and whatever stuff like that. That's what they're going to be looking to do. So watch the little lobs and the interior passes. That kind of stuff can be motivational. That kind of stuff can give them a spark. And you don't want to give a team no spark when they don't got no spark. You know what I'm saying? If you don't got no spark, you ain't gonna get no spark. And so the third joint is gonna be locating 3-point shooters on rotations and in transition. And I'm gonna have to reiterate that a couple times because that's been a kind of a thing that been a kind of a theme. We were a little better last game and the game before last, but I still want to see that we don't let these guys get off in transition. We miss a shot, they get a rebound, they kick it up. We got two men back. They got a man on the ball and a man coming down trailing right behind him. And all of a sudden the man flare out to the 3-point and get an open 3-point. I don't like seeing that too much, and we need to deal with that because I rather have a guy shoot a contested layup than a wide open three. That's what I'm saying. I'd rather you come in here and try to get that layup contested on one guy, or try to contested jump shot on one guy, rather than a guy flare out and camp at the three and come down and get a three in transition, then get a stop and then come down and get another three because he hot, and then just all of a sudden you go. So those are my three keys to the game. Those are my three keys to the defense. I mean, now as far as personal, I went through the things generally, the general things that I want to see from guys, but as particularly, I want to see Reed Shepherd. I really want to see Reed Shepherd continue to evolve his game, play faster, play downhill. Get into your mid range, go to your floater a little bit, try to work it out, see how it plays out in real time against real defense when you get a chance. Don't just throw it up there and like get off a shot. Don't just get off a shot in there. Put some arch on it. Put some finesse on it. The floater teardrop, that's a finesse shot. You can't just be in there like I gotta hurry up and get it off because I'm before somebody block it. It's a teardrop. If you gotta throw that bitch up to the rafter, throw it up to the rafter and let it come down. Who cares? It's the teardrop. Put some finesse on that thing. Don't just throw it. Come in the game, and then get a drive at the basket, and then hurry up and shoot the ball and then hit out the back of the rim. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. That you a point guard. When you shoot that floater, if the ball hit the rim, that's only gonna supposed to bounce at least once or twice. It's supposed to at least bounce. It's supposed to do something. You don't supposed to just hit the back of the rim and then come flying straight back towards you. That means you shot it too hard. Yeah, he is. He's second guessing himself, you know. But not and really probably not second guessing himself, but I think he's realizing how good these guys are in the NBA, and he's trying to be good enough to compete. But I always say sometimes being good enough to compete is just playing with a certain style. Play with the style you played with when you was able to beat people easily. The stuff that you did that made you an NBA player, that made you be able to beat people, you you can't switch that up when you get to the league and realize people are better than you. You just got to do what you know how to do better. You can't just all of a sudden change how you shoot your layups and change how you shoot your floaters. I doubt when he was in high school or college that he ever shot a floater and it went straight to the back of the rim and straight at some of them shots that he was taking. And some of them floaters was barely above the rim, bro. Like like you shooting a runner and it's like barely above the man hand that you shoot it over. It's barely going above the rim, you know. So I just want him to be a little more, a little more sauce in your game, and put a little more sauce in your game. That's all I'm saying. I need to see Reed Shepard continue to be confident and have that extra drip in this game that makes him dangerous. And it's the same with Almond, but Almond is scary to people already. Almond is already scaring the hell out of people, and people, they don't know what to do when he coming at them full speed. But Reed need to have that same kind of understanding about his game. Is that they scared of you shooting the ball. Everybody is scared that if people know that you can shoot, and they just don't want you to get the shot off. So if they playing so close up on you trying to get the shot off, and you get to your floater, you got to know they coming trying to stop you because they don't want to get. So go to it. Go to your floater and be confident in that thing, man. Loft that thing up there and let it drop. Rain on them. Talk to them. Talk to them a little bit. When you get talking to them a little bit, you know what I mean? That might get you going. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but he getting better. He getting better. He getting better. And I just want to see him continue to get better because it'll be good to find out, how fast is his growth process actually going to be if he's out there with this team. Remember, some of the best situations for players was because they was on a team that was good. You know, some of those best situations for guys, you come into a team, like think about this. Think about what Austin Reeves is doing and think about what situation he came into. He wasn't even he was undrafted or something, wasn't he? Wasn't Austin Reeves like undrafted? And now he one of the top guards in the league. So, you know, it was Austin Reeves came into the league and he had a great player on his team. So he was able to he can play a little bit. He can play a little bit. Okay, that's my guy. Brandon Podziemski. You think Brandon Podziemski, bro, came into the league? And, I mean, obviously he's not a starter, but he came into the league and the team that he's on makes him as good as he is. Brandon Podziemski could have went to any other team and he wouldn't be what he is with Golden State. So Reed Shepard has that same kind of luxury to be on a team where he can actually be good. And it might take him a little while to get there. It might take him a little while to get there. But like I said last night, the night before the November the 1st was the start of it. Tonight could be the 2 days in a row, 2 games in a row that we see him shooting the lights out the ball. And I think Frank has said Austin Reeves shooting 63% from threes. shout out to Frank. But I think he said Austin Reeves shooting 63% from three. Okay. If anybody on our team can sustain a 3-point shooting, it's Reed Shepard. If anybody on our team can sustain what their 3-point shooting percentage is right now, it's Isaiah Reed Shepard. I believe the tax collector. Can shoot above 50% on the year threes this year. I believe it. I believe he can start right from where he left off. The past two games, but where he left off, whatever day it was, and continue the way he was shooting in, and continue that. Just be focused. Don't come out and heat check your first shot, but play your game. Get into them open spots, open lanes. I believe he can shoot above 50% this year on nice volume shooting. Lead the league in 3-point percentage. He won't lead the league in 3-point shots, but I believe he can lead the league in 3-point percentage this year. He just got to stay the course from right now. He just got to stay the course, and you're exactly right. He got to be aggressive. In order for him to do what I think he can do, he has to be aggressive. But what that means to me is you have to shoot those shots when you get into that open shot. Know that you got enough space. Know how much time you got to get that shot off. And when they close out hard on you, get to your bag. As soon as you see them closing out hard on you, if you know you're not finna get up the shot, go ahead and drive it at them. If it ain't no automatic pitch, go ahead and drive it right at them and get to your shit. Be aggressive, because once you do that, I guarantee you this: when Reed Shepard drive, everybody coming to try to block it. Ain't nobody trying to not get in there and let him get off a floater. So everybody moving their feet, so you're gonna be able to get to the pitch. You know. So those little types of things like that. That's one of the main things I'm looking to see tonight. From his mama name him Isaiah. His mama call him Isaiah. I'm gonna call him Isaiah. You see what I'm saying? If his mama call him Isaiah, I'm gonna call him Isaiah. And he right now for me, he's the most exciting thing for me to watch. I'm interested. I'm intrigued by if he's actually making this turn right par for the course to make this turnaround in his career. Is he actually on the upslide? Now think about it. We missed out to Victor. We missed out to Cooper Flag. Both of them years, even to Cade Cunningham, which I didn't to be honest, I didn't kind of feel like we was gonna get Cade that year. I kind of knew we wasn't gonna get the first that year. So, but I was still thinking more like Evan Mobley over Jalen Green, you know. But okay, it is what it is. But we missed out on Cade Cunningham. We missed out on Cooper Flag. We missed out on Victor Wembanyama. All them picks, either one of them could have been a first overall pick. I didn't even feel like we was gonna get the Jabari pick #1 overall either. But the Cooper Flag one, I felt like for sure we was gonna get. There was a possibility we could have got the #1, and the Victor Wembanyama. I felt like we could have got the #1, even though I picked we was gonna get #4. You know, it's just our luck. But with that being said, now you look at our team. If stays the course that he on, and Reed Shepard actually turns the corner. If Reed Shepard actually turns the corner, then we actually can become what everybody's supposed to become. Then I'm not scared of those guys in the situation they're in. Like people talk about Victor Wembanyama MVP, you know, he MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, Rookie of the Year, Sixth Man of the Year. He all get all the awards at one time. I wouldn't give no dams. I wouldn't give no damn. They can give Victor all the awards at one time. But if our team what to do, it's gonna be hard to beat us, bro. because Victor can't block both sides of the 3-point line at one time. He can only defend one person. He can only play defense in one area. He's not blocking the whole court. You know, just like Steph Curry, he can. Well, I mean, what are you gonna do? He gonna shoot some threes. Steph Curry gonna shoot some threes. He gonna get to the goal, yeah, but he ain't dunking on nobody. You see what I'm saying? Luka, well, now Luka different because Luka gonna do some everything, but guess what? He ain't playing no defense. He ain't dealing up nobody on our team. You mean you got Luka on who? Who is he? Who is he playing defense on our team? So it's like if our team continues at the rate it's going, it's like nobody I'm scared of right now. It's no team that I feel like really can beat us if that one thing happened. If Reed actually continues to shoot the ball like he been shooting the ball, is nobody that can beat us, bro. I just got to tell y'all that right now. It's nobody that can beat us if Reed is shooting like that. Now, obviously, it was the last 2 games he was playing against the second string. I mean, he come off the bench, they come off the bench, but it was like garbage pail time. Let me see. Cooper Flag starting at PG. I don't even know who their starting lineup is. I think D'Angelo Russell starting at PG. I think it's gonna be D'Lo, Clay, and Cooper Flag. And Cooper Flag just gonna run the PG. But I'm sure D'Lo averaging 5 assists a game. Cooper Flag only averaging 3. So I guess they running D'Lo to be honest with you. Which they better be running D'Lo. They better be running D'Lo because Cooper Flag at point guard. Hey, it's gonna be trouble. I'm like King say, if Cooper Flag at point guard, we double team him, blitz him every time he get the ball, trap him all in the backcourt, like they used to do Alonzo Ball. Like Patrick Beverly and then win Alonzo Ball his first year. That's what people supposed to be doing the Cooper Flag all year long. Put your best defensive players on him, and then running 2 people at him. Get the ball out your hands. You're gonna have 0 points tonight. You're gonna have 0 points tonight. You know, but if he get the ball in half court, we just playing head up. I don't think he can beat nobody. I don't think nobody on our team is threatened by his offense. So if we switching or anything like that, he gonna have hell. He gonna have hell if we doing any kind of switching. But I guess that is true. Okay. The key to the Rockets winning the game, is team assist and shooting efficiency. Yeah. I mean that's pretty much the whole game right there. Sharing the ball and not missing a lot of shots. That's pretty much the whole entire. That's pretty much what basketball is right there. If you do that, and you got a top 10 defense, and you sharing the ball and you shooting the ball, even if you're not sharing the ball, if you shooting enough shots and you shooting the ball, you shooting efficiently, it's like, hey, you probably gonna win. But the kicker is, it's nothing they can do to make us not be efficient. Like it's nothing they can do. It's nothing that they can do that can make KD not be efficient. Like what can they do to make KD not be? Let's say they're gonna triple team KD. Then there's nothing they can do to keep Alperen Sengun from dunking every play. Like he's gonna have like 6 dunks if you double KD. And then you say, okay, we're gonna double KD. Well, there's nothing you can do to keep from Jabari Smith Jr. from having 20. There's nothing you can do, especially when he in his bag like he was the other night, shooting fadeaways and going to the basket and shooting threes, and there's nothing that you can do. The Rockets in New York in the championship is crazy. Again, you know what that'll do to the world? Man, that'd be crazy. Um, Jabbar for 20 tonight. Man, look, I be thinking that all our team, like, I be thinking our whole starting five should really have 20 on some of these games. Yeah, I mean, Alvin Shango and Jabbar do got to deal with Gafford and Lobby, like I said earlier. Getting to them lobs and shit, gonna be their main thing. Offensive rebounds and lobs. That's what they gonna live on. Gafford and Lively's gonna try to live on offensive rebounds and lobs. You know, the Rockets in New York in the championship. You think New York can get to the championship with Karl Anthony Towns? Do you really think New York can get to the championship with Karl Anthony Towns? Because it's just Jalen Brunson and Karl Anthony Towns over there. Like, they don't really have no team. They got a good player. Jabbar not playing tonight. Sprained ankle. Tar will start. Let's go. T. Wizzle. Peso. His mama calling Peso. I'm gonna name him Peso. Get your money. Get your money, Peso. Nah, shout out. I hope your boy, sprained ankle. I know he probably ain't really that hurt. He probably really ain't that hurt. They just wanna, you know, they just gonna rest some people. They probably should have rest KD. Should have said KD got a sprained ankle, but he trying to get himself in game shape before he take his break. Yeah, Peso. His mama calling him Peso. I'm gonna call him Peso. Yeah, I see him. But Rockets in New York in the championship would be nostalgia to say the least. At the very least, it would be nostalgia. But as far as chaos, to me, the two best cities in America. The two best cities in America. One of them is the epitome of, money and high class and busy city life. And the other one is the epitome of, you know, just luxury and spaciousness and beautiful countryside city life. You know what I mean? And the the everything is all money capitalism, New York type of thing versus the Texas. Everything is, you know, casual. I wanna be relaxed. I wanna chill. I wanna make my money at a high clip but still chill. I don't want all that flying around and speeding up and down the street. You know what I mean? No tax. No tax on the big cheese and all that stuff like that. So it's like so different. It would be crazy for New York and Houston to be back in the championship. But if Eastern start tonight, yeah, Jabari not playing tonight. Sprained ankle, Tar will start. This is his chance to prove himself. I don't really think he got nothing to prove. I don't really think he got nothing to prove. We know he proved himself over the past 3 years as a Rocket. And when they needed him to start, he started. When they needed him to come off the bench, he came off the bench. They needed him to play power forward. He played power forward. Played point, shoot and go up, point, small, everything. He did everything he can do to prove himself. But it is a good chance for him to continue what he's been doing this year as far as being a consistent shooter. He's always been a decent shooter, but he can show that I'm a legit 3-and-D guy. But it you know, like I get why people say over 20 games because if you do something if you play a certain way for 20 games, that's a fourth of the season. That's a fourth of the season. So if you shoot 60% for the first fourth of the season, then that means you're gonna have a decent percent unless you just trash. So if you do very well over a fourth of the season, then it's a good chance that you're gonna do good overall, for the whole season. So 5 games, You know, you talk about another 15 games, which is what, another 3 weeks. Tari has to keep up the kind of play he's been having in order for it to be at that 20 game. Oh, this is what they is clip. You know, but how long do you think Jabari gonna even be out? He got a sprained ankle, so that's what, a week, maybe 2 games, 3 games, depending on how bad it was sprained. I don't know, man. I used to sprain my ankle and play. I sprain my ankle and keep playing and be hopping with slides on. I take off my shoes and put my house shoe on and go back out there and keep hooping. The Houston Rockets are rebounding 42% of their own missed shots. No, 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 no. 63%. 60 something percent. 60 something percent. I'm sure because I listened to Frank. I listened to Frank this morning, and I'm pretty sure he said they was like 60% on offensive rebounding at 60% clip or something like that. So I could be wrong. I'm not quoting my own research. I'm just quoting what I heard across the internet skies. But I'm pretty sure he said 60%, which is crazy. Which is crazy to say that you're actually getting 60% of your own missed shots. Is utterly, even 40% is utterly ridiculous. You know, that basically means you getting 2 chances. You getting 2 chances every time you shoot. Like I can miss, I don't care. We still gonna get it back. That's that type of shit. I don't know. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. 42. I mean, I could. Yeah. Okay. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. You know, I didn't write it down or nothing. I just was listening while I was, while I was at work. So, you know, but either either way, what the hell? Either way, 42, 60. Either way it go, it's still like every time I shoot, we're gonna get the ball back. Even if we miss, we're gonna get it back type shit, regardless. But 42% is crazy. The highest rating in the past decade is 35%. Cheese and rice. Cheese and rice. Oh man, come on, boy. Come on, boy. There you go, man. See how many turnovers he gonna have starting tonight. Oh man. You just ruined my night. I think I need to take me a I don't know. I need some antacids. I need some Rolex. So you just gave me heartburn. I just thought about the turnovers. The amount of turnovers we can have tonight with Armin, LP, and Tari all in the starting lineup. Oh, you just gave me heartburn. This shit could get real tonight. It could be a turnover fest out this mug. It could be a turnover fest in real life. Nah, he gonna be all right. He gonna get in this little crossover. Pat, 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 pat. Boom, come off of it. Give somebody the ball. It's gonna be all right. Like I don't know, you know what I mean? Like I don't know what people be saying. I guess because I don't watch different stuff about Tar rather. All right, I'm back. Yeah. Now they keep had booted me. I was lagging. I was lagging. It must have been the servers. You know what I mean, son? Oh my days. Let me see. Get that. Keep that popping. Yeah, so anyway, um, he gonna try to outdo Cooper. He may gonna bench him. Nah, bro, it ain't gonna be like that, man. He don't got no he don't got no beef with nobody. If anybody, he gonna try to outplay Jabbar. If anything. If anything, he'll try to outplay Jabbar. You know what I mean? I can see him doing that. I can see him trying to go out there and outshine Jabbar since they on the floor together. But again, let me tell y'all this. This is the lineup that I would have started anyway. This is the lineup that I would have started. You see what I'm saying? Because think about that defense. You got Armin, you got Tari, you got Jabari, all on the floor together. All on the floor at the same time. You see what I'm saying? Like, how can you complain about that one? Oh no, I forgot Jabari hurt. Look at that. But nah, that's a lineup I want to see. Jabari being out is gonna be felt. Jabari being out is gonna be felt. But we should be able to pull it off. We should be able to pull it out. I want to see Armin hit his bunny. Man, look, I want to see Armin hit everything. Rob Cortez. Shout out to you, Rob Cortez, man. I didn't know you was in the building, man. Shout out to Rob Cortez in the building. Put it up on red alert. Good looking, fams. Good looking. Glad to have you here. Jabbar being out is gonna be felt. Yeah. Look, Jabbar Armin hitting his bunnies. Well, here's the thing. Definitely getting to his floater, getting to his little teardrop shot, all that shit. But I would like to see Ime post up some of these other guys. Just post them up. Like if you got D-Lo on Armin, and if you're gonna space out, if you're gonna space, you're gonna space out the floor, you're gonna play 4 out, whatever, then and you're gonna be dropping it down and you want Armin, you want LP always at the top of the key, then let LP drop the ball down to Armin in the post up. And let him post up, post up D-Lo or post up whoever their little small guard is. And then when they switch up and put Cooper Flag on him, then you switch up. Then you switch up and then put, Armin back on the perimeter. And Cooper Flag want to play defense on Armin, more power to him. More power to him. Yeah, well, you know what? That's true. That's true. If he start forcing it, he can have a bad game because we know, he got to focus. If he don't focus, it could be a not good game for Tar. But by the same token, when he just plays his game, even when he do bad stuff, it's like no big deal. It's like no big deal. If Tar have a turnover, how many times have we seen Tar turn the ball over and turn around and steal it from the dude before he even take 3-4 steps? Tar return the ball over, the dude take off dribbling. It's like Tar turn around and be like, "Oh my bad, give me that back." Dude ain't even been going nowhere. He barely went past him. Tar just reach right back around and steal the ball right back from him. Go in there and get a layup. Go in there and kick it to Jabbar or kick it to Armin or something like that. You know. So as long as he playing his game and he playing hard, he can make some mistakes, man. I don't mind Tar making mistakes. We know players that was known for turning the ball over every now and again, but it's never nothing like 12 turnovers, 13, 14 turnovers like some people have. You know, He just have a couple of regular amount of turnovers, 3, 4, 5 turnovers, no more than what Steve Nash averaged. No more than what Steve Nash averaged. If Jabari averaged, you know, if I'm averaging 4 or Tari averaging 4, no big deal. We just seen players, Hall of Fame players, average 4 turnovers. Jabari fighting for his life when he come back. I know he better not be hurt that long. You know, the best ability is availability, man. The best thing about Jabari's defense, the best thing about Jabari's defense, if he doesn't leave his feet on closeout. He do gotta. But that's you know what? That's the thing about Tari. Tari is good on closeouts, but he got a habit of trying to block it and doing that Dylan Brooks shit. Fouling people on 3-point line and all this and that. Yeah, man. Yeah, them closeouts will get you. Spurs guard Dylan Harper suffered a left calf strain that is expected to miss multiple weeks. Sources tell ESPN. MRI on Monday revealed Harper avoided significant absence. Will miss our game Friday. All praise to the Most High. Dylan Harper. I hope he get well, but I'm glad he ain't playing. I don't want to see none of them. I hope if I was Victor with me, I'm going to sprain his ass cheek muscle and go sit down somewhere. I don't want to play none of them cats. Let's just beat all the Texas teams. Stay on business. Real talk, Joe. Johan Niederseer. Johan Niederseer. Oh, I'm sorry if I butchered your name. I'm gonna call you 8998. Your tag said 8998. I'm gonna call you 8998. Look, Johan, we appreciate you putting up on us at Red Alert. We appreciate you putting up on the Red Alert. Gotta support, gotta support your boy. No slacking off. No slacking off. Hey, look, let's see. It looked like this from time. I look at it like this. This time frame is gonna be the worst. I'm in and read both of PGs. They'll only improve with more run. That's a fact. And that's what we for real. Real life. In real life, true story, that's what we need the most. The best thing, like I said before, the best thing that could have happened to this team, really, was Fred VanVleet not playing. It was the best thing that could have happened to this team. Now, I'm not saying him getting hurt, but the fact that we get to start off the season, starting our young players while everybody's fresh, everybody's learning how to play together. Because learning how to play together is just as good as being good by yourself. Because you take it when you have these great players that's good by themselves and then you bring them to a new team, they still have to learn how to play together. And you can look like, you know, shit on a stick because no matter how good you is, if you don't know how to play with the people that you're playing with, it don't really matter. So these guys learning how to play with this team. These guys knowing how to play with this team is important. It's important. Yo, what up with it, fam? What up with it, fam? Good to see you, man. You pulled up on the chop. You put my mouth into the chop shop. You pulled up on Red Alert, man. Appreciate you putting up in the chat, man. It's a good look. That's a good look. Oh man, hold up. Hold up, Willie in the chemist. That boy said next man up, take. Hey, you make a good point though. You make a good point. If Tari is going to start, gonna start, that means Tate gonna get some playing time tonight. Hey, this gonna be a good game, bro. This gonna be a good game. Whenever Tate play, and then he runs a little point guard too, hey, this gonna be a good game. Tate finna run a little point guard. Man, why everybody gotta say, look, like that's his real name? Y'all act like that's his real on his birth certificate, Brody. That's not that man on his birth certificate, man. That dude birth certificate don't say that. It's not his birth certificate, fam. Y'all act like that's on there. Like if you go to this nigga documentary, it's gonna have that on his documentary. You know what I mean? On his documentation. And his documentary. He gonna documentate his documentation and his documentary, and that's what it's gonna say. Nah, bro. His name is Jay. Here, look, his mama name him Jay Sean or whatever. I'm gonna call him Jay Sean and stuff. He gonna have a good game. I'd rather Aaron Kobe Holiday. That's Pusha T, man. That's Pusha T. Pusha T out there, man. You know what I'm saying? Pusha T out there shooting jumpers. Now look, but now because the Tar starting, we gonna see more. We're gonna see Tate and Holiday, especially if we get up by 20. If Tate and Tar playing, the Rockets lose automatically, bro. Automatically. So you saying he say if Tate and Tar play, the Rockets gonna lose. Hey, this is a good point. He got a good point right here. They need to play JD. I don't know why they need to play him, but I mean, get him some burn. Get him some burn if we up by 20 again. But I mean, that's true. If everybody moving up a position, that means Tari is starting. So the 6 men off the bench is either Reed or Capella, right? The first man off the bench probably gonna be Reed. Then Capella come off the bench. Then Jay Sean come off the bench. And then if we get into a big lead, that first man off the bench gonna be JD. Why y'all like JD Davis so much? Did JD Davidson really look like he that boy to y'all? He look like he him? JD Davidson look like he him to y'all? He said play everybody. Everybody. Don't not play nobody. I want to see everybody on the court at one time. Put all 12 people on the court, goddamn. 15. Jeff Green, Jermaine Samuel, Cam Matthews. Put everybody out there, goddamn me. Put everybody. Here's the thing. If JD Davidson was as good as name a point guard, name a rookie point guard. Name any rookie point guard that you know. If JD Davidson was as good as Ace Bailey right now, do you think he would be playing? I know Ace Bailey ain't a point guard, but just for the sake of saying, if JD Davidson was as good as Ace Bailey, do you think he would be playing? If JD Davidson was as good as Colin Sexton right now, do you think he would be playing? This is what you gotta think about. If JD Davidson was as good as Colin Sexton, do you think he would be playing? I know he's not a rookie, but I'm saying if he was as good as Colin Sexton, do you think JD Davidson would be playing right now? You think he would be damn near starting if he was as good as Colin Sexton? Yeah, he would. He would damn near be a starter if he was at least as good as Colin Sexton. And my next question would be, do you think Colin Sexton should play over anybody on his team? Like, do you think Colin Sexton should be playing with the guys on our team? Would you put Colin Sexton out there? I mean, obviously, probably above Tate, but above anybody else, would you play Colin Sexton? So that's how you got to look at it. JD Davidson is not Bronny James good right now. No, I'm joking, but they're about equal. They really is about equal. Bronny James and Colin Sexton about almost on the same. Almost on the same him, but Bronny James and Colin Sexton. I mean, Bronny James and JD Davidson they're almost the same. Really, you could put them both in it. No, I wasn't talking about Colin Sexton. I'm saying that's my point. Do you think Colin Sexton do you think Colin Sexton should play over anybody on his team? That's a real loud question. You gotta think about it. And if you wouldn't play Colin Sexton over nobody on this team, how could you justify playing J.D. Davidson when J.D. Davidson ain't good as Bronny James. They're about the same. Matter of fact, J.D. Davidson and Bronny James so close to being the same person that if somebody said, "Hey, Bronny having a decent year this year," and they say, "Hey, y'all want to trade Colin? Y'all want to trade J.D. Davidson for Bronny James?" It'll be Rockets fans that be like, "Yeah, let's do it." Yeah, I believe Bronny can handle the ball and be fast and athletic. And if you ever learn to shoot, but I mean, more playing time instead of what? More playing time instead of what? Hey man, ain't no cap in my rap, Brody. Ain't no cap in my rap. Ain't no cap in my rap. This all real spill, man. This all real spill. Yeah, my man say J.D. Davidson way better than Bronny say no to drugs. How you gonna say J.D. Davidson is better than LeBron James Jr., bro? The boy name is LeBron James Jr. LeBron James. LeBron James. You gotta say it like Chris Broussard. LeBron James. If you had to pick one or the other right now, if you had to pick J.D. Davidson or Bronny James Jr., who you taking? Who you taking? You taking Bronny or J.D. Davidson? Salutes to you, Archon. Salutes. Who you taking? You taking LeBron or you taking J.D. Davidson? Bronny James, man. Y'all think J.D. Davidson better than Bronny in real life, or y'all trolling? Y'all just trolling me, man. The G League though, man. That's the G League. That's the G League. You don't think Bronny could be the MVP of the G League if he went for a whole daggone 2 years? Y'all really don't think Bronny could be the MVP of the G League? He said we need Bronny a true point guard. Now I know you trolling when you said that. That was say he don't know basketball. You say Bronny don't know basketball. He is a basketball, dog. Bronny is basketball. He actually grew up with as a basketball. He actually grew up as a basketball. It's nothing, man. Look, y'all don't. If nothing else, Bronny will mess around and be a coach. Bronny was in the G League, but he was so good. Bronny was so good that he couldn't even stay in the G League. They did him like they did Reed Shepard. They sent Bronny to the G League for like 2 games. They were like, he gonna play in the G League, and then on the weekends he gonna play with the Lakers. And he was just too good, bro. He was just too good. He was too good. They had to bring him back up. Y'all gotta be real, man. Y'all know Bronny James is the truth. Nah, nah, I like JD Davis. I ain't gonna I ain't gonna say that You know, JD Davidson ain't good because he did look good in his showings. In his showings, he looked very promising. To be honest, how long? I guess you're gonna say the same thing for Magic Johnson. Hey,
That's some dysfunctional shit.
you wrong, bro. You dead ass, bro. You straight zombie butts, man. You straight zombie butts, dog. Talking about I'm gonna say the same thing about Magic Johnson. I can't believe you came on here with that foolishness like that today. Let me see. Nah, but look, think about this. Think about this though. Who you think faster? JD Davidson or Bronny? Nah, that was funny. That was that was one of the most, hey, it was the most random shits I ever heard in my life, bro. That was one of the most random things I ever heard. I would I would have never expected somebody in my chat was gonna do me like that. That's so dysfunctional, bro. That's so dysfunctional. That man say I'm gonna say the same thing about Magic, son. You might as well say I'm gonna say the same thing about Jared Collins' son, goddamn. Jason Collins. But let me see, let me cut my TV now. Getting ready for the game. As soon as it come on. Hey, Jordan's son could have been something though. That boy just didn't have he didn't have no real. Yeah, right. That too. He ain't had no real in him. He thought he was playing in the 70s and 80s. If he'd been playing in the 70s, 80s, Jordan's son would have been that boy. He'd have been that boy back there with Willis Reed now. You'd have been back there with Willis Reed and him and Lloyd Banks and him. I mean, what's his name? I said Lloyd Archie, Lloyd Banks. I said everybody. Right. Right. 100%. 100%. Let's see, man. This game, man, I'm gonna tell y'all something about this game. This game gonna be boring, bro. It's gonna be boring. If Reed Shepard don't go off and Torrey don't go off, this game gonna be boring. That's just my own personal opinion about it. You're gonna see KD. What are you gonna do? He gonna dribble hard in the paint. He gonna turn around and shoot over some people. Okay, that's gonna be fun. That's fun. That ain't fun. He gonna do this shit. He gonna do the. Hey, you know what this is like? This really is in real life. This is like when you playing your little cousin on 2K and you get the Golden State Warriors back when they were good. Let's say that right now. You playing your little cousin on 2K and you got yeah, you got what you call it now? OKC. And he like, yeah, man, I want to play with and he your little cousin. That's what this gonna be like. Dallas was 39 and 43 last year. They were 39 and 43 last year, bro. This is not no. This is not nothing to sneeze at. Let's see. Oh man, hold up. Bryce Jane gonna be better than Bronny. You think Torrey got his mind right? Yeah. Torrey good, man. Torrey good. Like I say, man, all that was hype, bro. He had one bad half. He had one Half. Hey, hey, hold on. You see that? You see that, Archon? Why you say it ain't no debate? Let me right. Wait, why you say you was what's it called it? You say you did 3 years in uni. Why you say that's not no? Why you say that's not no debate? I mean, I'm intrigued. You know, we can talk debate, man. You can come up if you want to pull up. We can just talk debate shit while the game on, and we can just talk about the game or whatever. I'm not really gonna be doing no real play by play too much. I mean, every now and again, I'll say something, but that's not really my thing. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying. You know, you say you did 3 years of debate. What you think about the question though? Did Rudy T success hinge more on circumstances or generational coaching mind? Torrey with 5 turnovers again tonight. He didn't have 5 last game. I don't know which one of the guys said they were gonna take the debate anyway, man. One of them guys said they were gonna take it. I think that one was I think that was Buckmo said he wanted that debate, the Rudy T debate. I know that King said that King had really said he was gonna take a debate, that he would debate somebody what's it called one. Yeah, Buckmo said he was gonna debate the Rudy T debate. And King said he was gonna debate the most overrated, the most overrated Rockets player of all time. King said he was gonna debate that one. That's gonna be a good debate too. That's gonna be the best, the most overrated Rockets player of all time is gonna be a hellified debate. You know. Let me see the game on already or not? Cause my shit ain't pulling up. Ain't nothing ain't pulling up on this end. Let's see. Yeah, it should be popping up any moment. Oh my days. That scared the life out of me. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, man. I don't know. As far as he said Kenny Smith is the most overrated Rockets player ever. Really? Really? Hmm. Hmm. Mm. Dang. That's nasty. Kenny Smith is the most overrated Rockets player ever. Who you think the most overrated Rockets player, Buck? I mean, Archon. Who you think the most overrated Rockets player? Yeah, it's a hard one because it's a couple of them that I can name. It's a couple of them that I can name. But Kenny Smith is a good one though, but I don't think he was overrated. I don't think Kenny Smith was overrated at all. Oh man, what's the night? Guess what? Guess what? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Guess what? Dorian Finney-Smith is back tonight. Dorian Finney-Smith is back tonight. Oh, we had a lot of underrated players. We have just a litness of underrated players. A litany of underrated players, but overrated players. We had a lot of overrated players, but the thing is that a lot of the players that we got was maybe on their back end of their career or coming out after injury or head cases or whatever the case may be. We always had a player that was not right where we wanted to get them at. The only player that we really, not the only one, but the one that we got that was really right when we wanted him, he came, was Tracy McGrady. Tracy McGrady was the player that I just left my rookie contract in Toronto. I went to Orlando, balled out of control, made myself the best player in the league, and then right when I'm the best player in the league, I go to Houston and I have back problems. Right while I'm the best player in the league, I go to Houston and I have back problems. But he was right at the peak when he was Orlando. I mean, actually, he started having back problems in Orlando, but he was right at the peak when he was in Orlando. When we got Tracy McGrady, he was the best free agent in the world at the time. It was no other person in the world that we could have wanted to get better than Tracy McGrady. And we got him, and he was just hurt. And not always hurt. He had some good years. Actually, he did have some good years. Should be the most smartest player. He got all that. Well, Matt Maloney. No, he had preseason blocks. He had them 12 blocks in the preseason game. Kevin Cato had 12 blocks in the preseason game and got all the money in the world, goddamn, and didn't get another 3 blocks a game for the rest of his career. And they played 9 daggone years and never had 3 blocks again. But what about Matt Maloney? Matt Maloney, see, this is the thing people don't realize about Matt Maloney. Matt Maloney, daddy, coached Calvin Murphy. Matt Maloney's dad coached Calvin Murphy. So why was Matt Maloney even, you talk about nepotism, he was 27 years old. Matt Maloney was 27 years of age his rookie season when he played for the Rockets. 20 daggone 7. And came, and you talk about got a lot of money. You talk about got a lot of money. Like he was like $12 million or something crazy way back then. He was getting a high number way back then for a player that was, come on, man. Matt Maloney, you know Matt Maloney, how we had his contract configured that even after he wasn't on the team, we paid him for like 4 years and he wasn't even on the daggone team. It might have been 4. Yeah, man, we paid Matt Maloney for a long ass time when he wasn't on the team. But overrated? What about y'all mean? Was y'all mean overrated or underrated? This how I can tell. This how I can tell if y'all, you know, I can get a bead on y'all sense of urgency. If if y'all let me know if y'all mean was overrated or underrated. What y'all think? He was overrated or underrated? Man, oh man, here's some cheese crackers right here. Um, Can we get back to the soup? Let's see. Trying to pull this up right here so I can see my game ain't even coming on yet. Y'all still got other games on y'all TV while the Rockets supposed to be playing? Or that's just me? Everybody TV doing that? They gonna just make me watch somebody else until the daggone game come on. Okay, here we go. We got action. Dallas up 4-2. Okay. Hmm. They killing me softly. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. And I'm still behind the little game shit. Yeah, I done already. We already up 42. I mean, well, they up 42 already. Oh, Cooper Flag gets straight to the money on Steven Adams. Cooper Flag gets straight to the money on Steven Adams out the gate. Oh man, that boy get to the bag. He gets straight to the paper on Steven Adams. I ain't even see who just hit that shot for the Rockets. Hold on, let me pull this up. I'm gonna drop this link and then I'm gonna put this thing on here. Let me see. I'm gonna share my screen right here. And I'm just gonna drop this on here for y'all, man. Y'all can peep the stilo. Okay. Rockets up 7-6 in real time. There we go. Yeah, Rockets up 7-6 real time. Real time basketball right there. Dang. There you go, Kevin Durant. Throw that little nigga, man. That's the Kevin Durant I well know and love. Yeah. Actually, I'm listening to Greenleaf in my ear in a minute. I'm finna put him on. Hey, appreciate you pulling up on me, Archon. Appreciate you pulling up on me. Appreciate you pulling up on me. And if don't nobody come on the stream and chop it up with me, I'm probably finna shut mine down, to be honest. But yeah, man, appreciate you pulling up. Appreciate you pulling up, fams. Shout out to Greenleaf. If y'all want to listen to a play-by-play, y'all can go to Greenleaf and check out Greenleaf with the play-by-play. Y'all know how I do it. I'm just gonna be chopping it up. Unless somebody need to hear a play-by-play, then I'll do it. But you know, I'm just on here talking my noise right now. Boom, Armin for 3. Hey, I give Armin one of these right here.
That's how you supposed to shoot. From now on, that's how you shoot.
I give KD with the stick. KD playing physical, man. KD playing physical. Oh, got this shit swatted. He got his shit swatted. Nope. Man, that boy Cooper Flag saved you. No, that's Clay. Hey, tell me y'all wouldn't take Clay Thompson. He can still go nuclear from time to time. Clay can still go nuclear. See what I'm saying? They spaced out. They got LP on Gaffer. Gaffer fouling like a motherfucker. LP with the bunny. Misses little floater. See what I'm saying? Clay off the bench. Clay off the bench wouldn't be a bad, but look, Jakob, nuclear. Clay. Clay can go nuclear, bro. Yeah, but Clay would be money off the bench. You talk about somebody in that Ray Allen role. I'd be really wanting to see somebody in that Ray Allen. Clay would be the perfect person for that. Yeah. Mm. Let me see. Let me see what's going on. Guess what, y'all? Guess what I'm finna do? Yeah, they starting at a slow pace. Hey, I'm finna step out right quick. Step outside right quick. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna cut on that music in the background, so y'all don't just be sitting in utterly silence. But I'm gonna come back and chop it up if anybody wanna come chop it up. So I'm definitely not gonna be on late tonight, and then I come back and do the what's it called the stream tomorrow. But I'm gonna come back and chop it up while I watch the game. I don't want to fall asleep because it looked like it's gonna get. Hey, you know what? It's a little more exciting than what I thought, but it looked like it's gonna get boring because the Rockets not playing good and Dallas not playing too good, but they winning. And so this could be a ridiculous game. But yeah, I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of this. KD with the dunk. That's nasty work. Yo. Let's see. Not a great start. Easton throwing everything out. Look at that. It's Easton's fault. NASCAR Easton's fault. He says it's Tari's fault. It ain't Armin's fault. Hey, but you gotta think about it. We're playing a different kind of team. Clay getting buckets. Clay's a champion. He know how to get to his shot. Cooper Flag, he fearless. He gonna do what he gonna do. And then they got them dudes that are not fouling. Just like I said last night. If we play a team that's physical, that throws us off. Even if it's a bad team, if they physical, yeah, they kind of mess with us. It's a little better game than I thought it was gonna be, so that's good. It's not entirely boring. You know, Clay shooting the ball well. Cooper Flag playing like he got some heart, so it's looking like it's gonna at least be a entertaining game. Yeah, you know I gotta have me something to eat to watch the game. Tasty beverage of choice. Pickle. Damn, Army. A totally night and day from your first shot. Yeah, 100%. We should be up at least by 6. You see what I'm saying? Albert Shangoon doing that little dream shake and just chunking that shit up there. He just chunking that shit up there. He ain't trying to hit no backboard. He ain't, measuring where he at and jumping high enough to where he can throw it in like he supposed to. He just, oh, they hit me. I'm just chunking it up here. Now, when they stop giving him them fouls, we out of there. Who is that with the ball right there? JD Davidson, little brother? See what I'm saying? Armin go down. Who, Jay Sean Tate knock Reed down? Jay Sean Tate damn near killed Reed Shepard trying to get a rebound. Hey, Steven Adams talking to the ref like he mad. That's what you don't want to get mad. Shit finna get real now. Everybody's shooting like ass. Okay. All right, all right, all right. Let's see. Let's see how we looking right here right quick. 1 of 9 from 3. That's what I was just looking for. Armin Thompson, 50% from the 3-point line. KD -4. Everybody -4, -2, -6. We've been losing since the beginning of the game. Oh man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. This ain't looking like a good game right here. This ain't looking like a good game at all. If they stay physical, that's good for us. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why that's good. Because as long as they get physical with us, it'll make us play through it. Because right now, them other two, that's what I don't like about having easy games like that. You have 2, 3 easy games in a row, you get used to that, the whistle blowing every time somebody touch you, and oh, you wide open shooting threes in the NBA game. You don't need that. You need to know how to shoot when you cover. You need to know how to shoot with, contested shots and that type of shit if you got to do it. You don't need to just be, oh, I'm just gonna be wide slap open. Oh, our offense so good. Nah, your offense ain't just the best offense in the world. Niggas been just bums on defense when you've been playing 2 bum teams on defense. Oh, we got the best offense in the league. Okay, we got a good offense. Okay, that's cool. We got a good offense. That's cool. I'm not saying that it ain't good. But if it's that good and you playing against teams that's that bad, then you'll get complacent. And that sense of complacency, that'll hurt you in the long run. That'll hurt you in the long run. How many turnovers we got? Let me look. Let me take a gander. How many again? We got turnover. We actually got, let's see, 1, 3, 5, 4 turnovers. Not a lot. Humber Thompson got 2. Tari got 0, but Tari got a block of steal, 2 assists, and 2 points. So Humber got 8 points though, and 1 rebound, 2 turnovers, a steal, and assist, 2 assists. All right, that's over with. That little drop we was in over with. Now we finna get to the chicken. We finna get to the chicken. Pick and roll. Okay. There you go, LP. We finna get to the chicken now that little drought over with. We're getting into our rhythm. With the little lofty. Alpha Shangon got the little lofty right there. There you go, LP. He getting there. I'm telling you, LP finna get to the chicken. Come back. Get that screen. Get that screen. Pull. All right, your regular pistol read, Shepard. Isaiah. Man, this nigga fakey. This nigga fakey. This nigga is a faking Jamaican. You is not from Kingston, nigga. You's a faking Jamaican. Get your face off the man. You fouled him with your face bone. Come on, bro. No, man. Look, I'm playing basketball. Why is your face by my shoulder, bro? You ain't supposed to be smelling me, man. You don't supposed to be smelling me. Put your face back. Put your face back. Your face don't even supposed to be by me. You bite me on my back, boy. I'm gonna tell you right now. If I had to get a rabies shot, boy, you better. Boy, you better. Boy, you better get your mouth off of me if I had to get a rabies shot. If I'm LP, I'm gonna go to the room. I'm gonna start going to the refs and be like, man, this dude steady spitting on my back, man. Every time I try to move, his mouth on my back, bro. Make sure this dude mouth ain't on my back, man. Y'all gotta stop letting these people put their mouth on my back. I think that ought to be a foul, bro. If a dude putting his slobber on your back while you playing basketball, that ought to be a foul on him. Instantly. Instantly foul, goddamn. Illegal. Slobbing on the back. Slobbing on a man back. Illegal. Illegal play. Penalty. Shoot 2. I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't want nobody slobbing on my back when I play basketball. I don't want nobody slobber on me, man. I ain't gonna tolerate it. I wouldn't tolerate that. This would be some consequences and repercussions if you keep slobbing on my back. What you think about them little RB steak bites? You had them. You had them RB steak bites. They good. I go to Skyline. Look at that boy. I got the Skyline on that thing. Man, the Rockets finna blow these niggas out the water, bro. We finna blow this team out the water. We just came out and stunk up the joint, and they scored 28 points. That's the lowest scoring quarter we done had damn near all season long. Oh yeah, look at his teeth. Oh hell no. Hell no. He got them teeth like that, and he biting you on your back when you trying to spin with your teeth bucked out like that. Hell no. I'm talking to the ref after this. I'm gonna tell you right now. Told you what they going to. Told you all game long. They going to the law. Don't nobody down there got no offense. They going to the lob as much as possible. They go to the lob and try to get to the foul line. Go to the lob, try to get to the foul line. That's all they gonna do. That's all them bigs down there can give you. They ain't finna go to no hook shots, no nothing. They just going for the lobs. I ain't never had a meeting. I seen somebody on the TikTok talking about. Well, they was on YouTube. I don't go on TikTok, but it was a YouTube that they sent from TikTok to YouTube, I guess, and they were talking about what he had said, talking about why y'all didn't tell me Arby's had raccoon bites. Boy, I say raccoon. First of all, you busting out. You ain't no real country boy. You ain't ate no raccoon. If you're a raccoon, you would know for a fact you wouldn't be eating that shit like that. You'd spit that shit out if it were a raccoon if you ain't no real country boy. And just straight like that with no nothing on it, just straight cook just randomly. Nah, you ain't gonna eat that. That coon gotta have some stuff done to it and be smoked real good in order for you to eat it. Or that mug gonna be gamey. Super gamey. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, that basket interference. And look, see, you biting people, you basking in you gold tinning, you doing too much. You doing too much. With your freeway got the hood on point looking at. Nigga up 6 in your area looking at. Yeah, got the freeway face. They got the freeway face, god dog. Well, Murph had? Murph had to go get him some more colors on his suit. That boy Calvin Murphy went to go get some more colors put on his suit. They hit me up earlier and they said Calvin Murphy only had 2 colors. He went to the color store to Sherman Williams to go get some more colors put on his to go put some more colors on his suit. So you know Sherman Williams. All right, so we got a little commercial going on right there. Let me see what the stats looking like. What the stats looking like? Um, Rockets up by 1. Let me go to the game cast. We can get some of this off the game cast. Oh boy. Call overturn. They return their timeout. Josh Okogie in the game. Clint Capella got a rebound. Abashago make the layup. So Abashago missed and then got it back and then shot it. Oh, they got AI. They got Chat GPT backboards now. Let me find out the NBA got Chat GPT on backboard duty. They got Chat GPT working the cameras tonight. Nah, you can't. Yeah, that's rough when you play both of them. Well, you want to tie up the ball, bro. You know you're not finna eye jump no damn Clint Capella. Come on, shoot a real shot. There you go. Yeah, shoot a real shot, bro. Your jump hook is dumpster water, bro. Good pass, homie. I don't know about the boy Al Pachango jump hook, man. He got no touch today. Way to get to see that. See that? You saw that transition? You saw what I'm talking about, Buckmo? You see how he located that shooter in transition? You see what I'm talking about? That's what I'm talking about right there. Locate that shooter in transition and don't let him get off that wide open shot. That was a big defensive play to stop the transition. Stop the transition offense. That you the star of the show. Can we get back to the group? Whoop, whoop, whoop. Meant to be solo, baby. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, so they're in a full timeout, so really ain't nothing jumping off right now. Let's see if we got some videos, something I can clip up for you right quick. Clip this up for you right quick. Good block. That was Tari with the block. KD on the other end of transition running hard. Tari with the block with the deflection. See? So all you gotta do is keep the ball in your other hand and just run all the way down the court with it. Al Pachango don't got no definition in his arm muscles. And that's one thing about them players in the 80s and 90s and shit like that. Them boys were cut up when they were dribbling the ball. Even when they sitting on the sideline, you see all kind of rips and definition in their arm muscles and everything. You watch these dudes, you don't see no definition in their arm when they be doing stuff. Look at that. He ain't flexing at all. Nobody don't got no definition when they dribbling the basketball. Go back and look at Clyde Drexler, Michael Jordan, and then when they were dribbling the basketball, look at how strong they were dribbling. Them boys were flexing, dribbling the ball out hard. He tried to throw it off LP. Ah, that boy tried to throw the ball off LP and missed it. What LP over there wide up about? LP over there wide up about something. Chest bumping and stuff on the overturn. That was good defense. Hard nosed defense, I guess. But I like the way they locating the shooters in transition though. That's what's up. Hey, well, look, ain't really nobody in the building. Halftime approaches. I'm probably gonna shut it down and sit back and watch this game because it's getting boring and boring about a second. This is a sloppy game. Okay. His mama called him Isaiah. Oh shit! I thought mom called him Isaiah. I thought I was finna get the bust shots up in here. I can't bust no shots. Ain't nobody hitting no threes. I can't lick shots. Look, they know how to shoot floater. Why come we can't hit no turnaround hook? No baby dream shakes. Look, posting up all the way to 3-point line. Pick up your dribble. Go back to the repost. There you go. Get to your good pass. Good pass, Reed. Good pass, Reed with the good pass to Armin Thompson. That was what's up. Let's see how many minutes we got in the half. I'm gonna shut it down at the half. I'm gonna shut it down at the half. We not serving no purpose, cause we here for the people. Yeah. Now, once I shut it down, I ain't gonna do no post game. I'll probably do my little rounds. I'll pull up on everybody. Pull up on the people who up if they up doing something. If not, I'll be back tomorrow. Um, I'll be back tomorrow with my recap. You know, I'll be back tomorrow with my recap because got to give y'all time to sit back and think of many ways to hate on Tari Eason and all that stuff. I know that's what y'all doing. I know all y'all sitting around and y'all just trying to see if y'all can figure out a way to hate on Tari. Look at Reed dribbling with his head up, being strong. I like that, man. Play strong, bro. Play strong. Take some contact and don't be scared. Put the ball in your left hand, going left. Continue to go left like that. See, when you go left, that messes them up, man. They ain't used to you having the ball in your left hand like that. That's dangerous for them. I like reshipping when he going left. You breaking down the game, but you writing it down. You writing it down now. You ain't gonna break. All you gonna do is sit over there and watch Tori and see how much different stuff Tori do wrong, so you can come over here and talk about it. I know. I know what you gonna say. I know what King gonna say. Your boy Smooth gonna pull up. He gonna say the same thing. All y'all gonna say the same thing. Everybody gonna say Tar started and the game. The team didn't look good, but it wasn't Tar why the team didn't look good. They were just hitting shots and we wasn't. Because if KD would have hit his shots early and Alpashenko would have hit his shot, we'd have been winning. Nobody gonna talk about Tar with the great shot block on defense. Everybody just gonna say, "Well, he started and we wasn't winning." Why we wasn't winning? Because dudes who took shots didn't hit shots. Have nothing to do with Tar standing over there in the corner like he's doing right now. It have to do look, KD missed a shot. That's what it had to do with right there. Nothing to do with Tar being wide open in the corner and nobody can get him the ball. Nothing to do with Tar. Nothing to do with Tar. Tar wide slap open in the corner. Where he supposed to be. Where they told him to go stand. Go stand in the corner over there. There you go. Reed Shepard get him the ball and he'll splash that. See what I'm saying? Hey, write that down. Write it down, take a picture, give it. I don't give a fuck. Reed Shepard know he over the kickball, bro. Josh Kogi doing? He think we out here playing hacky sack? Josh Kogi think we playing hacky sack. He must have thought he was back in Nigeria. I don't even know if that nigga from Nigeria. That boy name Okogie. He looked like he, part Ethiopian or something like that. Oh, good defense though. Way to make him cut it off. Pull it right there. Pull it. Pull that. Pull it. Pull it. Pull it. Pull it. What the hell? Clint Capella thinking. That boy equilibrium off. Hey, look, there go Tar. Hyperextended that boy on. By Tar. Hyperextend that boy on. Get in the weight room. Oh shit! No, don't do that. Oh, oh my day. Oh, yeah, damn. Sorry, I'm gonna put that boy career out of. sorry, sorry, I almost took that boy out the game. Good rebounding. Good, go to Tar. Go to Tar in the post. Oh, should have went to Tar in the post. Look at him. Splash Mountain. Splash Mountain. Hey man, you writing it down or what? Is you writing this down? Is you writing this down? Hold on.
That's how you supposed to shoot. From now on, that's how you shoot. That's how you supposed to shoot. From now on, that's how you shoot.
Pooped on him. Well, rebound. Look at Tar over there. Well, out there with his hands. Out there with his hands open. He ready for it. Tari out there looking like a young phenom. I'm telling you. Y'all better let that boy start, man. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, he missed one. He missed one. Oh, you're rolling. Oh man. See, that's what I'm talking about. When Almond playing fast like that, when he playing fast and he just attacking, he making good decisions, bro. He making good decisions. He playing that fast. There's nothing you can do with him. It's when he stopped to think. When he slow down to think, that's when he make the mistakes. But I like the fact that I think somebody else said it too. But I like the fact that he getting opportunities to go out there and try this shit with a good team on the floor. Oh, there go that lineup. There go them boys out there. Ooh, them boys out there. Look how they swarming. Look how they swarming. That's an open nigga out there, LP. That's your man, LP. That's your man, LP. Who man was that? That was LP or Kevin Durant, man. Might have been Tar, man. It was one of them niggas, man. I'm gonna see you next time. Look at Steven Adams. That boy smart, man. That boy Steven Adams know how to get you the ball. Get the rebound. Big nigga all day. True life alert. Ding dong. That boy at your doorbell like Lurch. The defense, LP. LP with the good defense. Hey man, I thought this cat wasn't playing. This cat supposed to be out the game, bro. Boy, Jason Kidd. Jason Kidd is something else, man. You are something else. You are something else. This dude don't even supposed to be playing. This nigga on the injury report. This nigga is on the injury report. I could have swore I said that nigga wasn't playing today. That's crazy. You with the hair, Rick Fox, all of you. Tanny bombs. Tanny bed. Whoop, he didn't eat the peanuts. Must be the Ramadan. Look at it. Look at it. In your bag, LP. Good shit. Tip it back to him. KD for 3. Splash. Nope. Tip it back to him. Clear the. Oop. Get that shit. What they call it now? Foul. Yeah, man. Yeah, you got to get to the right path. You got to get to the right path. Yeah, you had them beat, but still. I'm glad you're doing your thing, though. Because some players just like that, man. For some players, you got to just go ahead and get to your shot. Damn all they're doing what somebody else think you ought to do. If you know you can beat the man, you know the nigga faster than you. That's what I'm saying. Like, you start changing up your game, how you play to beat people. You start changing it up. You're not going to be the same person that we drafted. You're going to be a whole totally different dude. And it might not be the best, the best version of you. You might not be the what you're supposed to be. But beat that nigga to the basket. You go ahead and go bang. Like, ooh. Oh, my days. Oh, my days. The reverse lob. Flat-footed vert to the reverse is crazy. Flat-footed to the reverse is sick. I wish he would have went on ahead and just banged that. He should have went on ahead and went straight up and just windmilled that shit. Oh, game getting interesting now. The boy getting into that shit. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. That boy Armin be jumping. He be somewhere different when he jump. He missed that. Let's see. All right, we got like a minute and 37 seconds left. Come on, LP, make a shot. A shot, bro. Just a shot. I know you're doing a lot, man. I know you're doing a lot, but just a shot, man. Just make a shot for your boy. He catches it in the post. He done caught a lot of passes in the post and just not able to get to that little bunny, man. He just not able to. He's not getting no lift on them little hook shots. Alpershan gonna need to get more lift on them hook shots to where he can actually put a little arch on it. He trying to shoot it directly into the goal, and that's not gonna work. You got to put a little arch on that thing, man. You got to put a little arch on it. Get a little follow through going, and quit trying to guide the ball into the rim from 10 feet. Put a little arch on it. Oh. Look, they blocked him out. They had 3 men and a baby trying to block that nigga out. That's what I'm talking about, Steve Adams. Push that nigga over there. Make him go get back on transition. Ah. Ooh. Armin finna have that craziness going on today. Armin got that craziness going on. Armin got some craziness going on. Let's see. I don't know. This game is getting good. This game is getting good right now. I'm not gonna hold you. I thought it was. It looked like it was finna die. It looked like it was finna tail off, but it's getting good. Look at him. Booted you under the goal, Tar. You let that boy boot you under the goal. PJ Brown. PJ Carlissimo. Look at that boy trying to move Steven Adams. There you go, LP. Look, Ime drew that up to get that boy some work. You see Ime drawing up shit on offense? Good, good D. Ime drawing up shit on offense to get LP some easy work. Dog shit out of Kevin. Y'all go to play right here. Good lord. Oh, that's a good lord. He threw that mug perfect, dog. He threw that mug perfect. He threw that mug perfect. That wasn't one of them just throw it up toward the rim and just let him get it on the way to the rim. Throw that mug up at an angle to where he have to go up there and get it. He threw that mug up to where he have to go up there and get it to make it look good. I'd have threw it a little bit more higher just to make sure he had to go up there. Nah, I thought you said Fred. I thought you said Fred VanVleet can do that. I was gonna say, nah, Fred VanVleet can't throw no alleys, bro. Fred VanVleet can't throw no alleys, man. I think Fred VanVleet can't. I think he just it's something. I don't know. I don't know if he can throw no alleys. I think I might have seen Fred throw 3 alleys in 4 years, bro. Fred VanVleet threw 3 alleys in 4 years. He averaged 0.8 alleys a year. He averaged 0.8, 0.7 alleys, bro, a year. You break that down in games, it's like 0.002 alleys per game. 0.0003 alleys per game. Man, this shit here going crazy. Cooper Flag getting off. Come on, Josh Okogie. Oh no, that's Jay Sean Tate. Well, they got Tate and Okogie out there together. Yeah, they trying to get. Look, they getting them boys in their business, man. You're gonna have to stop LP or Armin tonight. It's LP and Armin show tonight. Give it to him. Oh, all right. Armin 20 at the half, babe. I know. That's crazy. Armin got 20 at the half. It's crazy work. I'm gonna read you these stats, man. And if nobody gonna pull up, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here and finish watching the game from the comfort of my own luxurious abode. Okay, look. Let's look at it like this. Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant got 10 points. Tari Eason got 8 points. Alper Sengun got 13 points. Armin Thompson got a dub. He working on the 40p wing chicken stack. Reed Shepard got 3 points. Clint Capella got 2 points. Steven Adams got 2 points. When it comes to rebounds, Reed Shepard got 4. Clint Capella got 4. Steven Adams got 6. Jay Sean got 1. Armin got 4. Okogie got 1. Alfred got 6. Target got 0. What's going on over here? Let me see. I got something jumping over here. Hold on. Mm-mm. Hold on. Oh man. Okay. So dang. My bad. My bad. Assist the game. Kevin Durant got 2. Torrey Eason got 2. Albert Shangoon got 4. Amin Thompson got 4. And Reed Shepard got 2. The race between Albert Shangoon and Amin Thompson assist is still alive, people. It's still alive. Kevin Durant got 1 steal. Torrey Eason got 1 steal. Josh Coker got 1 steal. Amin Thompson got 1 steal. Steven Adams got 1 steal. Kevin Durant got 1 block. Torrey Eason got 1 block. Steven Adams got 2 blocks. Clint Capella got 2 blocks. And in the category of turnovers, Kevin Durant with 1, Albert Shangoon with 1. Oh, by the way, Torrey Eason with 0. Let me make that's an actual stat. That's an actual stat for Torrey Eason to have 0 turnovers. 0. A big fat goose egg in turnovers for Torrey Eason. You know what I mean? In the face of all the haters, a big fat goose egg in the turnover category for Torrey. Apple Shangoon got 1 turnover. Josh Coker got 1 turnover. And Amin Thompson got 2 turnovers. You gotta get that on the wraps. You know, tighten up on your backstroke. You know what I mean? Looking for that good stuff. Clint Capella got 1 turnover. Reed Shepard got 1 turnover. So it's looking like 0 for 4 from 3 for Kevin Durant, 2 for 3, another 66% shooting outing for Torrey Eason, 0 for 2 for LP, 0 for 2 for Josh Coker, and 1 for 2, 50% for Amin Thompson. 0 for 1 for Jay Sean Tate. I don't know why the hell he shot a thing. And then 1 for 3 for Reed Shepard, which is 33%, but that's okay. That's okay. Because Reed Shepard is a +6. Clint Capella is a +6. Steven Adams is a +1. Jay Sean Tate is a +2. Amin Thompson is a 0. Josh Coker is a -1. Albert Shangoon is a +2. Torrey Eason the +1, and then Kevin Durant is a -2. So Kevin Durant is 4 for 4 from the free throw line. Albert Shangoon is 3 for 5 from the free throw line. Amin Thompson 3 for 5 from the free throw line. And other than that, nobody's been to the free throw line for the Houston Rockets. So that's about how it's looking at the half. You know, he gonna give his objective opinion, y'all. Y'all hear this nonsense? This man said he gonna give his objective opinion. We gonna see. We gonna see about the objective opinion, bro. We gonna see. We gonna see. 'Cause I can tell you. I can tell you right now. I can tell you right now. If something, I can tell you right now what I can say. All I gotta tell you is Amin Thompson got 20. You could attribute that to whatever you want to attribute that to, but Amin Thompson got 20 points. You know, I'm gonna hang my hat on that Amin Thompson with 20 points. And let's see what Kevin Murphy say before I get up out of here. Up the tempo play. Total defensive intensity. Free throws and make 1 extra pass. That's what Kevin Murphy talking about. Right, we are shooting. We are shooting bad. But hey, look, again, I appreciate everybody for putting up on me. The Archon, Amin Moore, Buck Mo, Patriot 1-on-1. You know what I mean? Yeah, we up by 3 at halftime. And I thought we'd been up by at least, I was looking at least 10, maybe by 10 by halftime, 7 points by halftime. But up by 3 ain't bad because we played a horrible game so far, and being up by 3 not a bad thing. So what we'll see going into the second half is, hey, if Reed Shepard continue to move that ball like he moving that ball and play like he playing, I'm telling you, bro, we're gonna be unbeatable. We're gonna be unbeatable because I see different shit from Reed Shepard than what we saw the first two games. Obviously, these not great defensive teams, and play a great defensive team is gonna be different. But Reed is playing different. He playing strong. When somebody bump him, I see him bracing himself for the contact and getting into their body. When he hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, when you slow and you can't blow past people, you got to be willing to take that contact and know how to use that contact to keep them from pushing you to where you don't want to go. Make that contact and use that contact to control where the defense at. Because if they bumping you, that mean they not controlling where you going. They just they putting their body on you, which mean you can navigate where they go if they trying to get physical with you. And when you see Reed Shepard doing that and getting by people, putting his weight on them and stuff like that, he gonna be a different player. I'm telling you, Reed Shepard is looking like a different player game to game. Game to game, Reed Shepard is looking like a different player. And these is NBA teams, man. Reed is slow, bro. Reed Shepard is slow. That's just I don't I seen that boy run and his hair didn't move and he ain't had no gel in it. He's slow. You know white boys when they run, their hair got to blow back. You got to blow your hair back when you run. And that boy was running and his hair wasn't even moving. His hair was still looking like a chili bowl. Reed Shepard be running, his hair still be looking like Shaggy and Scooby Doo hair. That dog me hair wasn't moving at all. But nah, with that being said, man, I don't know, Buck. I don't know. Depending on if the game get too, keep your eye open for me, man. If the game get too live, I might pull up. If the game get too live, I might jump it off tonight. But if not, I know. Hey, it's looking good, bro. It's looking. Armin got 20. Armin got 20, man. This might be one of them ones. If Armin, Reed, and Tari get off tonight, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to not say something. I don't know if I can not say something. And then I'll be, I pull up. I mean, ain't no telling, ain't no telling. Cause I might make my little rounds and say what I gotta say around the league, around the rocket sphere. Chop it up with my boys, man. Chop it up with my boys. But then again, I might just want to come on here and just run off at the mouth for a while without getting cut off or whatever. So ain't no telling. Sometimes I'll be wanting to chop it up with other people. Sometimes I'll be wanting to, come on here and chop it up with y'all, cause y'all keep it a bean with me. You know what I mean? It's a little different, when you got people who support you and show you, what I mean, show you love and support you and shit like that. It's different talking to people like that than just, just getting it off your chest for the sake of getting it off your chest. And when the way Armin playing, it might be one of them ones, you you know, want to chop it up and be able to, like you say, break it down. But we definitely gonna get into it tomorrow. We definitely gonna get into it tomorrow. And I'm not writing it down, but I'm probably gonna watch it. I'm probably gonna watch it twice. If we run it back to back, I'll watch it twice, and then I'll get to lift film and look at it and stuff like that. But it's some things that I see. It's some things. Mostly we miss shots. Mostly we just miss shots. Alper missing shots. I know why he missing the shots. I know why he missing shots. I'm not gonna say because he tired, but he basically missing shots just because he's not focusing. I mean, to keep it a bean, he's not jumping high enough on his jump hooks, and he just not focusing. He more or less taking the contact and shooting through contact every time, and not like intentionally trying to make this shot every time. And then the ones that he do intentionally try to make, he over concentrating on them. It's not even focus. It's just I'm trying too hard type shit. But I'm not worried about LP. LP gonna score when we need him to score. He'll figure out a way to get closer if we need him to. But all right, it looked like halftime finna be over, Brody. And like I said, I appreciate everybody for pulling up. And I'll holler at you guys tomorrow, 9 times out of 10. 9 times out of 10. Barring all indications, man. All indications that I will be pulling back up tomorrow to do the recap. And y'all know we'll get it. We will get this thing absolutely jumping in real time. What in the hell? We'll get this thing absolutely jumping in real time tomorrow. So, um, just if you subscribe, you subscribe. Keep your eye on your screen. We're gonna keep you lit. Stay tuned in. You've been warned. Stay tapped in. Stay on red alert. Y'all know how we do. Signing off. Be back tomorrow. We'll get into one of these things. I appreciate everybody. Every show needs a spark. And for this one, you are it. Everybody who pulled up, man, love, appreciation. Appreciate you, man. I'm out of here.
I'm your host, Hope Champion, and this has been another exciting edition of Red Alert Rocket Zone. If you haven't already, make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss any of the great things we have coming your way. Want to jump into one of our one-on-one debates? Email us at redalert.rocketzone@gmail.com. We'd love to hear from you. While you're at it, head over to the website and check out the KG1 merch. And if you want to show support or buy us a coffee, you can send it through Cash App, $2 6KG1. We truly appreciate your support because every show needs a spark. And for us, you are it. So come back again and blast off with Red Alert Rocket Zone.
Another night, another stat I can't defend. Another hope, our hope never ends. Every loss feel like deja vu, but every win reminds me why I do. The lights fade, but the passion don't. The city fans got pushed back for the smoke. Even when the shots don't fall, I'm still here to talk that talk. You can't believe I'm still tuned to this tone. Still taking off in the rocket zone. All the heat, all the pride, you know what we own. Yeah, welcome home to the Red Alert Zone. We're gonna break it down like how to break down the zone. He is an alien man, Mike calling on the phone. Every fan's a debater at heart. Every stance to take is part of the art. Oh, they say the data never lies, but numbers can't feel what's on the heart inside. So we clutch city till we die, even if we hold their feet to the fire. Tuned to this tone, oh, taking off in the rocket zone. All the hate, all the pride, you know what we are. Yeah, welcome home to the Red Alert Zone. No alien man, he is an alien man. He's an alien, that's a man, and he is a Rockies fan. Oh, alien man, call in and talk about the Rockies. Oh, alien man, he's an alien man. Oh man, he's just an alien. Who would know more about rockets than alien man, area 51 dude. He's an alien. To the Red Alert Zone.